Run! 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 Oh, weird visions again from those Troodon. Oh man, fork in the road. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Oh no. Which way, Laura?
I don't know where we are anymore. We need to head towards the north.
Alright, we're also looking towards the arena. What does this sign say?
Village is inland. That's the wrong way.
Okay, good. Way to break it down. Let's head right.
Keep moving! Don't look back, it only slows you down!
Yeah, look where you're going, not where you've been. Hopefully they'll make the wrong turn. Oh great, another fork in the road. Eeny, meeny, miny. Which way do we go? Go to the left, because the right way is wrong.
Wait, the conduit's gone. Don't stop!
Just go!
Those are water mains.
Whoa, follow!
Oh good, good, we found what we needed. Blue pipe, follow blue pipe. Oh man.
Which way, Laura?
I don't know, Jerry. We must be 40 feet underground. I have no idea where we are.
We can't just sit around with our thumbs up our butts.
I don't hear them anymore. Their behavior seemed territorial. Maybe we're far enough away from the nest that they gave up on us.
We might have outpaced them. But we're not exactly in a secure location. Which way are we headed, Doc?
Look over here. Can you read these?
Maybe. If I can find... Yes, okay. We're at a 4-way intersection. There are only 4 such intersections on the plan. Let me just cross-reference these detail labels. Okay, we just have to figure out which intersection we're at. Look around the corridors for any distinguishing features. I'll see if I can eliminate possibilities.
It's puzzle time, people. Here we go.
Maybe I can help with the plans. They look pretty simple.
Not at all, Jess. Just stand back and shut up. Okay, so if you end up looking at the plans, you can see we're at 4 different intersections, and each one of them has, a few different features to them and whatnot. We came in through the bottom one, so just think of it as a plus sign. Top, left, right, and bottom. So no matter what, bottom, it doesn't matter. Nima, Jerry, and Billy are all standing at one of the other 3 edges, and we're going to use them in order to figure out where we are. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move to the right. I'm going to look at all 4 things, and I'm going to kind of determine which... Okay, so let us move over to Billy. We can look around and see what's down there and whatnot. I did grab that flare on the way out. You could have missed that flare, and by doing that you weren't able to do this. Gives you a little bit more light in order to look down and be able to see more details. I mean, you could probably still do it without the flare, but it's a lot harder. So let's get some details of this
set of water
area.
tanks partway down the corridor on the right.
Partway down the corner, okay.
I see 1 ladder at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
This tunnel only goes down a few dozen yards to a dead end.
Okay.
There's a big yellow pipe that goes down the left wall and into the floor.
Alright, so down the left wall into the floor, dead end, ladder at the end, 2 water barrels halfway up. Let us head back to our schematic and look into that and see what we got here. The pipe is the same on each one. Each one ends in a dead end. Each one has a ladder at the end of it. It's the water pipe right now, or those little barrels, that are key. If you can see, the circle one has the water barrels way down at the end, so we know that can't be right. So we are going to eliminate that
What
one.
do you think, Jess? Probably not this one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
And then if you look at the one right below it, you'll see that the water barrels may be on the correct side, but they're all the way down. Same thing for triangle, but not square. So in a sense, we could have probably eliminated everything right then and there just from Billy's. But before we do that, we are going to go and take a look at Nima's really quickly, just to make sure that we have enough information that we possibly can get. Let's start off by looking at her pipe.
There's a big yellow pipe that goes down a bit on the left and then crosses over to the other side.
Okay. What about
There
this?
are these 2 big electrical boxes of some kind on the right.
Okay, so they're just on her right, doesn't matter how far they are down.
I see 2 ladders along the left of the tunnel.
Okay, good. And then as far as the end of her hallway
Tunnel
goes...
straight and then turns to the right.
Alright. Let's see. Anything here from Nima's descriptions that we can use? Right off the hop, from the 3 that we have left, we know that X can't be right because those 2 electrical boxes are on the right side, and in the X diagram, they are not. So let's just go in there and we'll eliminate
I'm just
that
gonna cross this one off.
Okay, I hope you're right.
No, we're good. We're good. Now on to Jerry. Let's light his fire. Again, good idea to grab as many flares as you can on the way out of that Trudon thing, and then we'll see what his little section looks like.
A big yellow pipe going down the left wall. It crosses over the ceiling partway down the corridor.
Okay, and this one?
There's a ladder on the right, and on the far wall at the end.
Okay, so he has 2 ladders, one on the right and one on the far wall. What about the end of your tunnel?
Looks like the corridor ends in a T intersection.
T intersection, okay, and then square.
I see some sort of water tanks at the end of the hall.
They are at the end of the hall for him. So we head back to the map and look in, and we shall do some comparisons. I believe that things are very much the same for the triangle and the square. Then there's a little like word bubble thingy around there that says something, but honestly the answer here is square. So we are going to actually eliminate triangle.
I don't think it's this one.
How can you keep them all straight?
Actually, Billy was good enough to give us the right one right from his description, but that's okay. We're good. This is where we
Could
are.
be here.
I guess they all kind of look the same.
Okay, everyone, I think I've got it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am actually quite sure that this is where we are.
I'm positive. We must be here. It's the only one that completely matches our surroundings.
Good work, Doc.
Okay, here we are. The desalination plant is here.
We're not that far.
No, we follow this route here. We follow any water mains at junctions in the direction of convergence. Even still, there's barely any turns. Look, just memorize this route.
Scary sounds in the dark. We don't like this. Oh God! Look at them all! Oh jeez! Hi! We need to run, people. We need to run. Go, go, go! Wow, they're running past us? That's weird. Jess, watch out! Move! Move! Get her back! Get her back! Oh, hi! Oh great, we're splitting up. Oh, this is just wonderful. And they're herding them into different areas. Great. Back I say! Eat my light! Yeah! Away with ye! Down, Bessie! Whoa! No! No, I say! Run! 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 We can't be dealing with this! Move, move! What are you gonna do, Bill? What are you doing? That may actually work. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They don't care. Oh, geez, she fell. Leave her. Just leave her and run. No, we gotta be noble and rescue her, right? Plan, Bill? Alright, let him kind of muscle it through. We don't have officers, so he's the next best thing. That was not a convincing scream.
Jerry, come on!
Yeah, dude, you gotta move. She's no good till you're dead. Climb, 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 climb. Climbing, climbing. Let's get out of here. Whoa! Oh, jeez.
Oh God, Jess! Oh, what have I done?
You went down the wrong
I just left
tunnel,
her
that's
down
what you
there.
did.
I have to go find her.
What? Back down there? With those monsters? No, Jerry. She needs you safe. Jess is a strong and resourceful girl. She's doing like we are doing. Surviving.
Like the title.
I won't leave her to those animals.
Jerry, look at me. If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And
Right.
Yoder is with them.
Oh, that doesn't make me
God.
feel better.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us there?
Alright, so this next section of the game is pretty much going to give us a lot of details on Nima. You're You could skip it to not care, but I think I'm going to go through the majority of it so you can get an idea of what she's about. First things first, let's have her start getting an idea of where we are.
It must be to the north, near the outlet of the river.
Big river? With many falls?
Yeah, the big river.
Okay, good. That's something. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there. Por el amor de Dios.
Do you know where we are?
Let me think. It's been so long. This is my first time back on the island in nearly 12 years. Injun has changed it so much.
Nima, this island. There's more to it, isn't there? To you, I mean.
Yes, it is very dear to me.
Tell me.
I grew up here, you know, below those trees. My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I loved the water. I would swim in the ocean. So far. That's why my father called me Nima.
I see now. You and your family used to live on this island?
My family, everyone, my whole tribe. This had been our home for thousands of years. I could go anywhere, run in the jungle, climb the trees. These monsters. There was never anything like them on this island before. It was all very peaceful before Injun bought the island from Costa Rica.
What does your name mean?
It means little fish. You know, like the ones that have so many colors.
I didn't realize this island had been inhabited before. Injun moved your people?
They promised us homes and medicine, education.
They didn't keep their promise.
I guess from your point of view they did. But the homes were slums and the medicine was extra or half-used or contaminated. We had schools but no teachers. The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when Injun came to the island, important men from Costa Rica came and asked my father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression so that Costa Rica could ask Injun for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to cut his hair and wear a suit so that he wouldn't seem simple to the Injun people.
Spared no expense. Hammond, the man who made all this. He runs Injun. It's something he always says. He'll spend whatever it takes to make the park a success.
So, he spent it all on the dinosaurs, not on my people. I felt as I feel now. My father was different. I knew him, but some part of him had been lost.
I'm sure it was a very difficult time for your father.
I know he wanted what was best for our people. He was too trusting. They took advantage of him.
He sounds like a brave man. Were you too close?
When we were on the island, yes. We were always together. My father was an awa, a spiritual healer. He sang for Sibo, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old traditions. He was always unhappy.
What is Sibo?
That mountain there, it is like a house, my father said. My people believe that the animals of the world built it. Before Injun, and my father and I would go to the ocean to fish. When I would swim in the ocean, my father would say, Nima, little fish, do not swim so far. I cannot catch you so far out. When Injun came to move us to Costa Rica, I became very angry with my father. Whatever he would tell me to do, I would refuse. But he would never be angry with me. He would say that I am a fish who would never eat the fisher's bait. He was right. To me, everything had a string attached.
You remind me of Jess. I mean, that's how it used to be with us before the divorce. I'd take her to the museums or to the zoo. She'd always climb up onto things, you know, such a climber. She can't not climb over things, into things. Climbed into a tiger pen once. With a live tiger.
But not anymore.
No, things haven't been the same since the divorce. Do you still blame him for everything?
No, I have forgiven him. I know to blame Injun now. He would always remind me of my stubbornness. I believe that's how I must always be. You know, no ties, no temptation. But then I had Atlanta, my Mariquita. She is almost of an age where she will outgrow my protection. Young girls on the streets in my neighborhood, they get snatched up by local cartels, run drugs, or worse, some just disappear. Now there is no choice. Everything I do for her. Now I am the fisher, and at the same time, I have come to a way in my life where I must always chase the bait.
You named your daughter Atlanta?
Yes, it's a beautiful name. I named her after the city. That's where I will take her after this job.
That's a good, strong name. And a good city.
I want for Atlanta to be free. I want for her to have opportunities that I didn't have. I just hope I can be there for her the way my father was there for me. She can be stubborn like her mother used to be and refuse the fisher's bait. I think I know now it's a good way to be. I think that my father believed that too.
Jess changed my life too. She was my second wife, second daughter. Apparently I'm the genetic carrier of rebellion because both my daughters got it. I worked so hard to protect Jess and keep her out of trouble.
What about you? Did you turn out so good because your parents kept you out of trouble?
Me? I was a little hellion myself. Uncontrollable. It's in my genes. Oh, now you know this is different. Still, one thing Jess really hasn't had in her life is a present father figure. Well, you've turned into quite the capable woman. Your father must be very proud of you.
Thank you, Jerry. I should have realized that sooner, though.
I'm sure he knew. Nima, look,
What is it?
Alright, that's pretty much the end. I wanted to just kind of let them talk it out, and you guys feel the mood of this particular section between the two characters here interacting. So, let's finish this up and move on.
I'm sorry about what InGen has done to your island. This isn't the way things should have been done.
I don't blame you, Jerry. You're a good person. I see that.
But I take my pay from InGen. I owe you something.
All right, Jerry. Enough talk.
You know where we are?
I have a good idea. It's a difficult hike. Do you feel rested?
Hungry. A little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
Good.
It's good gold. What the? Oh jeez. Oh, we don't need anything else now. Not after that nice tender moment between these two.
Hello?
That was actually the call of a whooping swan.
Oh.
Dinosaurs shared many features with modern-day birds.
Oh, that's good.
For instance,
Good. What is
we
it?
now know that many
Hey,
theropod
it's that
dinosaurs
car that the
had
T-Rex
local
chased after way back at the
features
end of
like modern
episode
birds.
1. So this is where it
We are
ended up.
arriving at the fourth of 7 lookouts along the tour. Your Jurassic
Looks like
Park
T-Rex had her
tour
fun with it too.
stop for 5
But
minutes
it's still moving.
to stretch your
Love
legs
these resilient
and take
vehicles.
photographs of our animals. Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine Facility and Aquarium.
Isn't that convenient?